Welcome back to Game Devs Play Games, where you can watch games and practice game design. And we're back with more Dream Daddy.
Dream Daddy. And we, on our way home, are encountered by a mysterious stranger. Cyrus, bro. Turn around and I'm greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig? Oh. Bro. Holy wow, I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great.
Look at his baby's face.
Yeah, I cleaned up my act. I made a baby. Cleaned up his act. Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now.
Hello, and hello, cute baby.
It is cute. Oh, thank you. The last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting? Nah, dude, River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, and the next we're both fathers. Where ya been, man? I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of the town. How's Smashly doing?
Oh, man.
I mean, Ashley. Ashley is her name.
Get it? Probably because she was smashed.
She actually goes by Smashly, and we got divorced last year. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all
Copacetic.
copacetic. That's a new one for me. Twins? You have 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro? Right? Keg Stand Craig is a father of 3. The baby's
Keg
blowing
Stand
bubbles.
Craig? Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, it was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands. It's that thing you do, a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg.
Right.
He was very good at it. Ah, bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of a daily jog and I really got to keep up the heart rate. Brought River along for, you know, resistance training. You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm going to jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home.
Oh.
Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. I don't know.
Bro.
Come on, it'd be fun. We could go grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch like the good old days. All right, sure. Sounds great. Great. Let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, but puts his earbuds back in and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling.
Why is that?
The Craig I knew was not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner.
Oh.
Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce, and then he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And I asked him what the hell he was doing, and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro."
I mean, technically, he's not wrong.
He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Amanda and I flop onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit.
Too bad we're gonna be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months.
No, don't say that.
Aw, Dad, it's gonna be okay. I'll be fine.
I know. It's just, you're my little girl, and it's gonna be so weird not having you around.
I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major.
You promise?
Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome?
Oh, come on, I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something.
A dog! dog. Forget art school. I'll stay for the dog.
Is that what it's gonna take?
Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs.
Well, dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slide through the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls out one and throws the rest back onto the floor.
This is from McGowan College of Art and Design.
Open it!
But I'm scared.
Open it! It's just an envelope.
Yeah, it's just like my entire future. No big deal.
She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but alright. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth scanning the letter. What does it say?
The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah, blah, blah. We
Her face drops.
regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission into the McGowan College of Art and Design.
Amanda throws the letter onto the coffee table. Oh, sweetie.
It's okay. I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever.
I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is gonna want to snatch you up for sure.
Yeah, I know, it's fine.
Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that?
I'm fine, really.
Her face says the opposite, but probably shouldn't push her on this.
Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight, so...
You need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool.
I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes.
Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself.
Yeah? What are your plans?
Quick, think of plans. I'm secretly the mayor of this town. Gotta attend a union meeting. I'm gonna put on a nice outfit and go tear up the dance floor. All the hottest dance moves, the lawnmower, the sprinkler, the running man, you know, the ones all the kids these days are doing.
Alright, but I'm not gonna come pick you up if you pull anything this time. Not again.
I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to go to bed or go out and watch the game. I'm wiped. Have fun with the Emmas.
We'll try to keep it down.
I know you're not going to, but I appreciate you saying that.
And don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow.
Oh, right, Mr. Vega. Yup, totally remembered. I'll be there.
Awesome. Night, Pops.
So, I guess this is probably a good point to ask. So, our character, so we built this character, right? Like, we customized how he looks, but it doesn't seem like we have a ton of agency when it comes to defining his personality.
Yeah.
We do get to choose some things that, kind of direct the story, which that makes plenty of sense. But do you feel as though that the lack of, agency on his personality ever feels like a disservice, or do you think that it adds enough to the narrative to justify it? Maybe that's long-winded, but...
A little bit. But, I don't know. My thoughts on it are I don't mind it so much. I just feel like the character I designed doesn't look like the character that he is.
I would agree with that. Which could, maybe in a more dramatic difference, if the look of your character felt even farther removed from the personality, then it might, feel like it just wasn't a game for you.
Yeah.
And I could see that being a really negative experience, to the point where it makes me wonder if... Because the character customization was fun, but it almost makes me wonder if it would have been better to not do that for that reason.
Yeah, my other thought is that I feel like this kind of suffers from that thing where the rest of the cast is easier to define, whereas your character is very vague in general.
Mm-hmm. So
we kind of get an idea of what everybody else's thing is. So his college bro is into jogging and shit now. Yeah. But what is this guy into? I think...
Yeah. His general vibe is lazy and disorganized.
And we get that he's introverted from that other thing, but like, maybe that's the point. Like, maybe you're supposed to fill it in, but there's enough that's already filled in for you that it's hard to fill it in.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to make it yourself when there's already all these other things, but at the same time, like, it's somewhere in the middle between giving too much information or, like, not enough. Like, go one way or the other.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I think the reason why they went this way is because it tells a more compelling narrative, and you have a better discourse with your daughter.
Yeah.
So it makes
she's
sense.
Important.
Yeah, so it makes the experience more engaging. But if you jump into this game thinking that you're playing as yourself, I can see that like also conflicting.
Yeah.
It's a common thing that I think a lot of dating sims tend to suffer from, is like having too much personality in your main character or not having enough.
Yeah, it's not like a new problem.
Yeah, it's a really tricky balance. But I don't know, I guess that was just food for thought.
Yeah.
I wake up to a text from an unknown number.
Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out. This is Craig, by the way.
Holy crap, it's 6 a.m. Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, I must have winked out. Guess I checked my phone again.
Hey, bud. Still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up.
God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out, but it is Craig. I do want to catch up. Go to the gym or go back to sleep? Hey, my man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but meet in 20? After a few seconds, another text comes in.
Sure thing. Meet me at the gym.
The gym. I stretch and my bones creak. Gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and, hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket.
Aww.
Duh. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp, and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching, of course. He spots me and waves enthusiastically.
Oh.
Hey, bro. Good morning.
Hey, good to see you, man. Definitely not as pumped as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left.
You ready to kick some butt?
Gotta stay posse, dude. With your help, I am.
Help.
This is it. This is how I die.
It'll be alright, dude. We'll ease you into it.
Oh, you didn't like that.
No. Well, yeah, because he's all like, super heavy gym, bro.
Yeah. I like how they give you feedback, though, on how they change, like how they feel about something immediately when you make that choice.
Yeah.
But I also really like that they don't tell you how much that changed your relationship.
Yeah.
I think that that's often a huge disservice to dating sims, is if you can just calculate how everyone feels about you, then there's really no point to your choices.
Well, that's how I feel like most dating sims are like, make everybody like you as much as you can, even if it's like not genuine.
I agree. I think that's pretty true, because it's like the point of a dating sim is to have your options, I guess. And like, unless there's only one that you specifically want, you I don't know, like,
yeah,
generally want to keep it friendly with everyone, or just, yeah, I don't know. We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half, and it seems like Craig is friends with all of them. He high-fives and finger guns all the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes.
Come on, bud, let's warm up.
We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be, walking. So, I know we're on the treadmills.
Oh.
Yes.
And those over there are the ellipticals.
Very good.
What is all this other stuff? Craig laughs.
They might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass.
I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't even know existed on a machine that I think was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is the guy doing that to himself?
That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing?
Trained to crush people's skulls with his thighs, using a medieval torture device, praying to some sort of pain god. All are viable. He's trying to make his thighs so strong that he can crush people's skulls with them.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out.
Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing the buff thing?
A couple years.
And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing?
Oh, I coach my twins softball team.
That still counts as both dadding and buffing.
I keep busy. What do you do for fun?
I love learning. I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. I check out my hot pot. The goal is to live with as few worries as I can muster. The lost shaker of salt was a metaphor.
A metaphor about what?
About not being able to shake salt onto something.
Nice.
We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I am dying. I feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body.
Hey, remember when my fish died in college?
No, I don't like this story. Oh god, he's really bumping up the speed again. I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast.
And we were at that party, and you vowed to make me feel better. You tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering.
And then I try to steal his fish from the tank, fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot.
And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic. So you run up to me, post keg stand with a dying dirty fish in your hands that you scooped off the ground, and you're yelling at me that we have to leave. So we're running out of a frat party with the fish and trying to give him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and we get him home and get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim.
And the next day he's alive and well.
They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U.
And they never will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts.
Nice.
Dude, bro, are you okay?
Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. Managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
Oh, man.
You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits.
Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here.
Oh.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, well, here, I brought you this.
Greg hands me a shaker bottle full of a thick green liquid. I stare at it what must be apparent distaste.
Huh?
It's a protein shake, bro.
Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here it goes. Take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow.
What? Oh, sorry.
Wow, this is really good.
Bro.
And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it.
Dude.
Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your, speed. No pun intended, bro.
Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around.
5-minute workout? Weak, Cyrus.
Weak. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm. Now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I am so old. That was kind of fun. I felt as though that would have been a totally appropriate place for the player to like choose to amp up the treadmill speed or not.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, reminiscent of that like little Pokemon challenge, you know?
Yeah.
So it feels like a lost opportunity since we've seen them do special challenges like that before.
Right.
Not that I think it was bad, it was still an interesting, like, encounter, I guess. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. Yeah.
Do you have a job? I guess it's Saturday.
Oh yeah, so maybe we'll find out soon. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully no one will notice. I check in my watch and am relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Hello, youth. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks up at me and down with heavily lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting.
Mr. Who?
Mr. Vega?
I don't know. Have you tried the exit?
Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not?
Fine, up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him.
I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. Even I could have told him that.
Yeah.
I get back to where that low rent Gerard Way is standing. Don't catch that reference.
Yeah.
Fully ready to give him a piece of my mind when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Thought it was Saturday.
Ah.
Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool.
You must be Cyrus. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small student desks at the back. I might get stuck in this.
Oh.
Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin?
Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make fart noises. The whole class erupts in laughter.
Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that...
Bell for the end of the period rings. All the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook.
Nobody's listening.
Or not, I guess.
Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs.
Oh.
Middle schoolers, right?
Don't you teach high schoolers?
Both, you know. Budget cuts.
Right.
Thanks so much for coming in.
Still can't get over your character's mouth.
Meow.
No problem, Mr. Vega.
Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior.
What's going on?
Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but,
This is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong.
I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home?
We just moved. She's fine. She has a tendency to bottle things up. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of the town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was.
See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. She keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves.
I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Anytime.
On my way out, I stop thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo?
Yeah.
They ever catch that rye?
Yes.
So I wonder if, like, that actually improved our relationship with him, or if there was just,
I don't know.
using that to, like, have him be like, charm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if that did, it's like, there was literally nothing we chose in that situation. It's a little weird. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I could talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool, and Amanda hops in the passenger seat.
So, did you have fun gossiping about me?
Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes.
So, you talked about Mario Batali the whole time?
It was a very productive meeting.
I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner?
Sure thing. Make something at home, or we could go to the mall food court.
They just moved. They don't have food yet.
Oh, we're way over time, by the way.
Oh no!
Does that sound good to you? We'll finish up this scene.
Yeah, sure. Why the mall?
Jeez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall?
Will you buy me things?
I will buy you a thing, singular. It might be food.
Sounds like a deal to me.
We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I would say something.
I should say something.
I should say something. I know sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have their parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you.
Have you been reading my tweets?
You have a Twitter?
What? Never mind.
Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in.
Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that.
I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class.
It's fine. He's fine.
We pull up to a stoplight and I eyed Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything.
Uh-huh.
I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R's going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting.
Yep.
Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to go to the same school?
Yep.
Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny?
I don't think you'd get it.
Okay. Who you texting?
Noah.
Who's Noah?
My friend.
Does he go to your school?
Yep.
Do you like Noah?
What? No! Dad! Ugh. I can't believe you would... Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh. Gross.
Sorry, just asking.
Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend.
Okay.
Jeez.
This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. Alright, this is a good point to call
it. Question of the day?
Question of the day. The main character, the main player, the us dad, how does him having a personality, like a really present personality, I guess, how does that affect the narrative, but also the gameplay in maybe a positive and or negative way?
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll talk about it in the comments.
Yeah. Check out Dream Daddy if you haven't yet, and stay tuned for the next episode. Bye, everyone.